it is officially over. It is gone. The days where you could once charge a business or company over $5,000 just for writing some words is now over. It is gone due to oversaturation, abundance of copywriters, decrease in demand due to the development of artificial intelligence. Look, man, there is no denying that there is simply no future any longer for making over 10 grand a month with just copywriting. It just doesn't happen. But hold up, because the good news is that this new development has presented a brand new opportunity that I do not see anybody even really talking about, but I do see a lot of people utilizing. It's essentially somewhat of a hybrid model that combines the basic freelance copywriting business model that we all know, as well as business consulting, and it is by far the best way to make over 10K a month. So in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how this new hybrid model works and show you how you can use it to make 10K a month. So like most of you have probably noticed, copywriting as a whole is getting harder and harder to sell to clients. Why? Well, more and more copywriters are being created, yet the demand and the perceived value of copywriters is diminishing because of things like ChatGPT and OpenAI. And this is basically resulting in a term that I like to call double inflation, which means that the value of copywriting is decreasing drastically. And this is completely decimating the freelance copywriting business model as we know it. The same emails and sales pages that you used to be able to get paid a couple grand for are now only going for maybe 50% of that. You really can't sell for the same prices as you used to. And of course, this is only going to get harder and harder as time goes on. But with this new hybrid model that I'm about to show you, it actually benefits from all of the things that I just mentioned. So here's how the hybrid model actually works. You see, you really have to understand the difference between work-based pricing and value-based pricing. So here's a rule of business that I just wish that I knew sooner. If you want to make more money with your clients, you're going to have to come to the table with something that not just saves them time, but with something that brings them value that they themselves couldn't actually do. They didn't have the ability or the skill to do themselves. And this is exactly where the consulting aspect is introduced into this new hybrid model. Because the problem with most copywriters is they just show up and say, hey, I'm a copywriter. How can you use me? And you see, the problem here is that you're not going to your clients or your potential clients with value. Instead, you're coming to them with a problem. Hey, I have this skill. Now you have to figure out how you can use this skill to make you money. And this is just not the most profitable way to go about it, either for you or your client. So if you're unsure about how consulting actually works, well, I'll explain it like this. Think of it kind of like a form of coaching or advice that you can give to your clients about their marketing that will end up making them more money. Now, consulting is a business model that so many other entrepreneurs have used to already hit multiple 6 figures, 7 figures, and even 8-figure run rates in their businesses. Think of guys like Sam Ovens, Tony Robbins, or Alex Hormozi. They all have consulting businesses. All they do is simply show up, tell you what to do, and then with that information, you make more money, and they get to charge you tens of thousands of dollars per an hour or a couple of hours of their time. And the new hybrid model that I'm about to show you, I like to call copy-sulting. Now, this new copy-sulting method allows you to charge high prices just like consulting, but also has the added benefit of being based off of copywriting. Because with copy-sulting, yes, you do know how to write copy masterfully, but you also possess other high income skills that which you can then upsell to your clients. These other high income things are things like email marketing or funnel building, for example. With skills like these, you're able to come into businesses and uncover hidden income that a copywriter just wouldn't be able to do. Because you have this skill of coming into businesses and building completely new streams of revenue, a big portion of that revenue will go directly to you. You can see with this new copy-sulting business model how much value you can actually bring to the table and how much higher the perceived value is than just showing up to a client and saying, hey, I can write your copy, can you use me? Not to mention, this is something that ChatGPT has zero chance of being able to replace you with. And not only can ChatGPT not replace you, but you can outsource a lot of that copywriting work to ChatGPT and actually use it to your advantage. So the very thing that replaced copywriting, now we can actually use that to make us more money. Of course, guys, once you have this copy-sulting thing down, now you can actually scale it more than you ever could if you were just a copywriter. And there's two main ways to do that. You can go all in on the consulting route, or you can start selling other people's time and go the agency route. This is exactly how you can scale your income while actually working less. You see, usually with copywriting, the income ceiling is about 10K a month, but with the copy-sulting business model, you can reach 20K, 50K, and even more while doing less work than an actual copywriter does, because the copywriter is going to be writing all of the copy. The only reason that I know this is because it's a business model that I actually adopted myself when I first hit 10K a month and allowed me to reach 20K a month and beyond. At the time that I actually cracked 10K a month, I was completely overworking myself. I was spending hours a day on calls with clients. I was writing all of the copy, and on top of that, I was actually starting my very own business. So this very YouTube channel that you're watching me on right now, I was just starting that as I was getting into the full swing of things with my copywriting career. Needless to say, it was absolutely impossible for me to juggle all of these 3 and 4 clients while working on my own business. So I knew that I had to change something, and that's when I stumbled across the business model of copy-sulting. You see, it started small by me just outsourcing a couple of things that would save me time, things like a virtual assistant and a video editor. Eventually, it led me to actually hiring a couple of my students to do all the copy for me for my clients. And then before I knew it, I was making 10, 15, and 20K months while actually working less. Well, at this point, you're probably sold on the idea of copy-sulting in this new business model. It could be a little bit hard to figure out, okay, well, where do I actually start? What if you're a copywriter watching this and you don't yet even have your first client? What exactly should you even do? Well, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So step number 1 is to get your first couple of copywriting gigs under your belt. To become a copy-sultant, you have to be well skilled and well versed in copywriting and marketing as well. Best way to do that is to get your first copywriting gigs. Now, like I mentioned earlier, you most likely won't be making bank just off of writing copy for people's emails or landing pages, but it is a great place to start because you're going to be able to observe the inner workings of all of these businesses. Understand that you're actually getting paid to learn, and you're getting paid to get that experience, which is going to bring you in heaps of money down the line. Now, to help you with this step and to help you actually get your first couple of copywriting gigs, what you're going to want to do is go down below in the link in the description and download the free Ultimate Outreach Playbook, where you can get the best outreach methods so that you can actually get those copywriting clients as soon as possible. Now, step number 2 is once you start to get your first couple copywriting clients under your belt, is to expand your knowledge farther than copywriting and start understanding the greater theory of things and marketing. Things that you're really going to want to learn, implement, and study is email marketing and sales funnels, and maybe even the advertisement side of things as well. Now, while there isn't much great content on YouTube for these sort of things, I actually have a whole library of content dedicated to marketing, email marketing, funnels, and things like that in the Discord server down below, which is completely free to join. You get exclusive access to trainings, a community, and live events that cannot be accessed anywhere else. Guys, if you want to be a part of that Discord server, all you got to do is go down below this video and click on the free link. Next, after you've expanded your knowledge and you have your first couple of copywriting gigs under your belt, what you're going to want to do is start transitioning over to the copy-sulting business model. Your offer should change from, hey, I'll write you copy, or I'll write your emails, or I'll write your sales pages, to, hey, I'll come into your business and make you money by monetizing your email list, or by building you a funnel that turns come and go viewers into low ticket buyers, and then goes through an ascension sequence, turns those low ticket buyers into high ticket buyers, and expands the lifetime value of each one of your clients. Now, those are just a couple of examples off the top of my head, but you can come up with different offers once you've actually understood the greater market theory. But the truth is, most of you guys are on step 1, which is to go ahead and get your first couple of copywriting gigs. And to help you do that, you can actually watch the video on screen right now, which is a full 2.5-hour course on how you can get started with copywriting, how you can get better at copywriting, and how you can actually start closing your first couple of clients. Guys, that is it for today's video. Get out there, get some clients, make some money, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.